My people, how are you doing? And I just hope you are doing well. We're still a bit iced in Texas, and that's fine with me. Lemon ginger tea. Y'all know I love teas. I am sitting here and I was thinking I can go ahead and do another video because you're going to start seeing on my YouTube page more posting. I'm going to start increasing my daily videos, and of course they will continue to be about healing and ascension and all those great things that help push us toward our destiny. So you will start seeing me a bit more often. I think you can stand it. Another thing that you're going to also see, and this is going to be in the future, I'm going to start doing free offers, whether it be for sessions that I offer or just different programs that I offer in regards to healing, in regards to ascension, in regards to you moving away from those boxed in notions of who you should be. You're going to start seeing that more often as well. So I'm going to be engaging more in 2022 with my YouTube family. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Tell somebody about this channel. Anything that can help them in the healing process, I'm all for it. Okay? And thank you, thank you, thank you for watching my videos. Subscribing, liking, commenting means the world to me. Okay? So today I'm going to talk about authenticity detours. And I'm going to talk mostly about myself. Don't be selfish today. I'm going to use myself as an example because I went many years not being myself, not being authentic, because I just did not want to be who I really was. And who was I? I was within my heart, within my DNA, was the warrior that went against all odds. I knew how to conquer. I knew how to set myself apart. I knew how not to fit in, okay? Because I just didn't, even from a little girl. I never really fit in. I really did try. And I went through years of overgiving and people pleasing and hoping that would lend to me being accepted, and it didn't. It didn't. Okay. And what I learned was I needed to be who I was. I needed to be around the people I wanted to be around. I needed to be in the relationships that I wanted to be in. I didn't need people picking for me what my life should be like. Because there wasn't a person on the face of the earth that I was picking their life for them. But I allow people to pick my life for me. And one of my biggest things was with religion. I grew up in the church. I am knowledgeable. I am educated in the prophetic, in the Word of God, and I have years of experience in ministry, years of it, 20 plus. And I think after 20, I quit count. I started preaching at 15. I'm 47. You do the math. I've been in so many different arenas. None of them I felt accepted in. None of them. And what I learned over time, and this wasn't at first, just over time, was that religion actually separated me from my spiritual journey. It was supposed to push me toward it. And it started out that way. When I was younger, and I would sit in my closet as a child and read my Bible, I wanted to gain knowledge. As I began to grow and mature, I understood that there was a difference between religion and relationship. and I began to move more toward relationship. And it didn't bother me if somebody didn't call me a Christian, because I don't consider myself to be a Christian. And that might ruffle some of y'all Christian folks' feathers. But the reason I don't consider myself to be a Christian, because Jesus was not a Christian. You can look it up. And I would say I'll wait, but I'll be waiting a long time for you to find out if Jesus was a Christian. Okay? So what I began to do is I became a seeker, and I began to understand who I was. What was the divine calling me to be? And it wasn't calling me to be a people pleaser, wasn't calling me to fit in, and it wasn't calling me to be like everybody else. I was a spiritual being having an earthly experience, which means if you pull off all of my flesh, I am a spirit being that is alive, that cannot die. Hello, somebody. Okay? And because I realized my power, it helped me to start stepping into my authenticity. I start first debunking some of the things that I had been taught. Everything I had been taught was not wrong. Some of it was taken out of context because generationally things are passed down. Okay, from your great grandparents, from your grandparents, even your parents. Okay, and this is the thing. I'm not at odds with anyone in my family or in my circle that are locked into what I would consider to be religion, and just not having the freedom of the spirit. That's their choice. But for me, I'm doing something that is comfortable for me, and it's not a selfish move. It is a spirit move for me, because the destiny that is before me requires that I'm not boxed in. Okay. And so many times in life, I just took a lot of detours because I just didn't want to hear folks' mouth. I just didn't want to argue with people. I was tired of folks saying I was different. I was tired of the gossip and the rumors and the lies. I mean, it's just, I was just sick of it. And literally, there have been times I've gone into hiding where people didn't see me for months at a time. 2021, I was very quiet. I was very quiet so far as ministry is concerned. Some people probably thought I fell off, but honey, I won't falling off. I was just in the cave, baby. I'm coming out. It was my time to be in the cave. Okay, you're gonna have times like that, whether you're in ministry or not. You don't have to be in ministry to have a cave experience, and where you're healing and where you're recovering. I had to recover from all those years of me not being myself and taking on so much, and the pain and the rejection and abandonment, just a lot of stuff. I had to literally get by myself. And some may have not understood that, but I understood it. And that was what was most important to me. People that really loved me understood. Folks that just wanted to pull on my gifts didn't understand. And I can't spend the rest of my life explaining it to them. Okay. I'm just not in the explain mode anymore. If y'all hear a little squeegee toy, that's Scotchy playing with her toy. We already had that talking to before I got on this video, but I see right now we're going to have another talking to. A whole nother one after this video. So I'm just saying. I'm back to my authentic rampage. Your authenticity is a part of your destiny. You can't afford to allow another person, I don't care, family, friend, or foe, to dictate to you who you should be. I mean, you just cannot allow it. You can't allow it. When I moved from North Carolina to Texas, I knew it was a great move for me because it was going to give me an opportunity to spread my wings and not be so concerned about people that I have been with most of my life knowing me. I was around people that did not know me. They didn't. I was constantly overlooked. Constantly. Okay? Or misunderstood. Constantly. Or taken for something that I wasn't. And I got tired of it. Yeah, even the strong people get tired. Even the strong people get tired. And I recognize when people just wanted me to perform. I recognize when, because I refused to be a part of their cliques or their group, I was on the outside. And I would be attacked, whether it be character assassination, Whether it be they just misunderstand me, whether they was jealous, I don't know what it was. Honestly, I don't. I just knew that a lot of the things that were said would get back to me. They were hurtful, sure. But honey, listen, as long as you live and as long as I live, people are going to say things. I just learned to live out or live past the things that people said. And then you keep going, and you allow the Spirit to heal your heart and not make you literally immune. You can feel and it can be hurtful, but you don't want to stop because of what people say. Otherwise, you'll never get anywhere. All right. And I allowed sometimes that part of me to make me stop, but I'm not in that space anymore because what I've learned is that authenticity is key in my destiny, in my ascension, in my spiritual growth. And I have to remain authentic so that my gifts can come forth fully. I want to come forth full, okay, and filled with power, filled with spiritual power, filled with a healing nature, okay, that I may continue to bring healing to others. I know my purpose in the earth. I am here to bring healing to others, whether it be through words, whether it be through my videos, whether it be through my podcast, whether it be through a TikTok video, no matter what it is that I'm doing. My assignment is to bring healing, is to help people to ascend, to get them to go higher, to really realize who they are spiritually, okay? To get people past people pleasing and overgiving and codependency and abandonment. Everybody's been left by somebody, whether it be family, friend, or foe, okay? Everybody's been left by somebody. It's a mistake to stay stuck there. I stayed stuck in abandonment for many years, just not feeling like, people were going to stay in my life. But when I got past it, I was just like, oh, you know what? People gonna come, people gonna go. If they want to be with you, they're going to be there. If they gotta heal first, they'll do it and they'll come back. If they just don't want to be a part of your life, they'll go and they will stay away. No matter what, the divine will always orchestrate the right people in your life. So you don't have to lose sleep over that part. Your authenticity is key. And I think I'm going to probably do this in 2 videos because I think it's important that I press upon you the importance of you not continually falling into the mold that someone created for you. It's their mold. It's not yours. It don't even fit you. Okay? It doesn't fit you. All right? So begin today dealing with whatever's on the inside of you that makes you feel like if I don't do this, I won't fit in. They won't accept me. I won't have a family. You'll always have a family. Family isn't always blood. Please remember that. It's those that are with you, that know you, that love you, that see you not only in your potential, but they see you in your power. That's your family. And sometimes our natural family don't even see us. But someone that is connected to us in the spirit, a spiritual connection, they can see us. But a lot of times we shun the spiritual connection because we're afraid we're going to lose our family. If your family will always be your family. Your family is going to really always be there. You'll always be connected to them by blood. They may not be there physically. But what are you willing to walk away from? Are you willing to lose your authenticity to please family, friends, or foes and not achieve your destiny? Or are you willing to step into the unknown and work that thing out? I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to do a part 2 to this authenticity conversation. I want to hear your comments, what you think about this video, what your thoughts are. I typically hold my comments for review. So once they pop in, I can review them, making sure I ain't putting nothing crazy up there. And I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think about it. I am going to do a part 2, and that will probably be on Sunday night, or Sunday or Monday night. One of Sunday or Monday, one of those days, so that I could keep at least 2 videos a week popping out on my channel. Listen, I love you, but I want you to love yourself more than me. I'll see you next time. Toodles.